Good morning, you guys. Welcome to day 7 of our cruise, finding the Forresters YouTube channel. We are on a 7-day voyage on the Norwegian Sun, and we are at our 4th port, 7th day on the cruise. We are at St. John's, Antigua. We have an excursion planned for this port. We are going on a catamaran and lobster lunch cruise. So we're going to get on a catamaran. It's a Norwegian sponsored excursion. We'll let you know our thoughts about it and if we think it's worth booking. We stop at 2 beaches today, and they kind of give us refreshments and things like that. Then at the second beach location, they're going to serve us a lobster lunch, some champagne, and on the way back to the port, it's going to be open bar, you know, music, things like that. So we think we're going to have a great time. It's going to be something for everybody. A little lobster and champagne for me, and I love to see the water. Bryce is definitely going to enjoy the beach day at the 2 different beaches, and Brian is as well. So we're about to go meet up at the meetup point and take you guys along with us. All right, so we're on the catamaran right now. About to start the excursion soon.
Good minds think alike.
Folks still getting on. This is actually going to be a packed catamaran. People still over there in the line, still trying to get on. So we'll see how it goes.
I'll let you know who you're staying with today, so you don't go around calling all of us, hey you, island man. I mean, we are island men, but I'm going to tell you our names. I'm going to start with the most important man on board. Who is that? Yeah. No, it's the bartender. Even the drinks coming cold all day long. Let's hear it for the man, Lorenzo. In the bar as well. I'm not really sure what he does on here, but let's hear it for Eddie. Don't hide Eddie. Alright. The coolest guy on board, let's hear it for Shandan. Yes, and your entertainer today is going to show you how to do the Caribbean wine, and I'm not talking about drinks. Let's hear it for Nick Wood. Thank God you're very faithful to the trip. I do plan to be on my worst behavior. I'll be your captain today for better or worse. My name is Brandon, I guess. Yeah, man, love you too. 1974. But when it was connected, it made the area look like the back of a ship to sailors who were a mile and a half off Antigua. So they called it Forresters Point. Even though the rock is broken off today, it's still known as
Alright, so we reached our first beach in Antigua. Very, very nice beach. Very nice beach. We're back on the boat, waiting for the lunch to be served. They turned the boat into to basically a dining area. They got tables and napkins and things like that.
At first we thought it said carnival, but no, it's horrible.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, having chicken instead of lobster or some of these fries. Once we're on anchor, we will begin lunch.
Alright, so here's the lunch being served.
The party started on the catamaran right here.
We arrived at the second beach. Once again, I don't know the name of this beach, but this is the only place with overwater bungalows in Antigua, and they're over there. Those are the overwater bungalows. Oh, they said the Royalton Hotel is right there. So this is the beach over there by the Royalton. It's actually a nice beach. A little rocky once you get past this little ridge right here full of seashells, but after that it's pretty smooth. Now look at this. There's a goddamn athlete's foot and where we at? Antigua. There's a damn athlete's foot in Antigua. I'm gonna go see what they got. Probably ain't got shit, but I ain't seen athlete's foot in I don't know how long. And sorry about the slurs, I'm a little tipsy from the rum punches and shit like that. So got some alright stuff for the women and kids. Men's little skimp, tipping like those.
It's tight.
Toro.
Rice likes these a lot.
Toro 5.
Thank you so much.
Most important.
Oh, sorry.
Right now, you're the most important person on this cruise. I need this over.
So this is the area where you come back. They give you a cool towel, which we love that. You get your towels when you get off the ship, and you bring the dirty towels back when you get back on. So we like that too. You have this area right here if you want to be shade. They have cold water and some type of juice over there for you. So that's really nice. All right, come on, Bryce. Oh, and they require everybody to get hand sanitizer before they go on the ship too.
Hey guys, quick intro. We're in the Virgin Islands, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. So we're about to go on a snorkel excursion on a catamaran. This lasts about 3 hours. So Bryce really wanted to snorkel, so we're gonna do that done today. And then after that, probably just walk around town or whatever and chill out for the rest of the day. So it's noon right now. We gotta be down there in 15 minutes. We'll show some clips there. We'll bring you along. Peace. Alright, we just finished the snorkel. Just wrapped it up. The first stop was kind of iffy because they said there was a sunken ship and some other stuff in there. I ain't seen none of that. But the second stop that we just finished, we saw some turtles swimming around the water. We saw a bunch of fish in a small little coral reef. So that was good to see. Bryce had a good time. Tiffany had a good time. She was swimming like a bug in the fins. I don't know. You was fast as hell in them fins.
I can swim.
Well, I mean, I could swim too, but I'm thinking, I looked up, you were gone. I was like,
I don't know how good of a video I got, but I got some video on my phone. I'm about to look at it now. Try my best. If it's good enough, I was thinking that I saw the turtle and got a couple fish. I got a little scared though because the turtle started swimming up, and I was like, is he gonna start coming towards me and bite my booty?
yeah, I got some footage too, but my iPhone, as soon as I had it like in a plastic case, and I think the plastic case blurred a lot of it, so it's probably useless, but it was a good experience. Bryce wanted to do it, so he had a good time, so looks like we about to wrap it up and head back. This is for jam. Look like his face. Hey, so we're at this restaurant called 13. It's right off the port. That's the port right there. So I guess Tiffany was tired of this Norwegian food, so she wanted to get something different. This is where we at. You know, she was feeling a little bougie, so you know how she do. You know how she do. I have no idea what I'm ordering. What are you ordering, Bryce? But I got the fried chicken sandwich with fries. Tiffany got some.
I got seafood dip.
And Bryce has got a burger.
Good morning, you guys. My voice is leaving me, so please bear with me. We are on day 9 of our 12-day cruise on the Norwegian Sun. Today we are docked in the British Virgin Islands at Tortola. This was a very, very short stop. Well, technically we had 6 hours, but we docked at 6 a.m. and then we have to all be back on board at noon. Who's getting off the ship at 6 a.m.? I don't know. Nothing's open in the town, no excursions are running, so it really was more like a 4-hour port, not a true 6. So we're here. We decided not to get off the ship today because we slept in and had kind of just a slow morning. So by the time we woke up, it was 10 a.m. By the time we would have showered and dressed and all that, it wouldn't have been worth it. We would have had 2 hours to shower, dress, get off, go do something, and come back. So we decided to just stay on the ship today. But I will give you a beautiful view of the port area because we're on the port side. So
It's alright.
I think it's beautiful. I don't know what Brian talking about. The beautiful turquoise water.
Don't look nothing different than the last ones. It's alright. It's alright.
You would think that
It's alright.
Brian being an island boy,
I
he
mean,
wouldn't
it
hate
does
so
kind
much.
of look like all the other islands.
It doesn't matter. I'll take Caribbean and that's turquoise water any day. Okay? Every time I wake up and open the blind, it's something more beautiful than what I wake up and look out the window to at home.
Same.
They
You
can.
don't like your nice forest in the background.
I know I love my home.
Dang.
Believe me, I have a whole home channel dedicated on YouTube. So y'all better appreciate it. We see some yachts out there, some catamarans. So let your
looks
daddy
like
hate by
water.
himself.
It looks like sparkling water.
It does, like it's sparkling. So I'll probably overlap us talking and playing over actually showing y'all the view. So yes, that's the view that we're talking about right now that Brian hating on, that I think is beautiful. Now he trying to backtrack. But anyways, I wanted to let you guys know because I don't really think we came on to close out the video when we got back from our excursion in Antigua. And I don't think we came back to close out when we got back from our excursion yesterday in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. So just wanted to give you a quick recap on what we thought about them. And we can all share if we want. It doesn't matter. Everybody can chime in. For me, I really enjoyed the one in Antigua a lot. It had the 2 beach stops. The first beach stop, it was an okay beach. The temperature of the water was great. What I did not like about it was it had kind of like twigs and stuff. Not a lot when you kind of enter the water. So I didn't like that much. But once you got past that into the water, it felt great. The water was very calm. The second beach stop was my favorite. It did not have kind of the twigs or anything like that entering the water, but it did have maybe like 24 inches or like a short section of like really rough rocky area and like seashells. So once you got past that, the sand was super smooth, like when you were actually in the water. So I would suggest packing some swim shoes if you go to that second beach, and I'll put the name up here as well when I remember. I think it was called Deep Bay Beach.
Bung Bung Beach.
It was not Bum Bum Beach. Brian is making up names. I
Where's
think
that Tat Beach?
y'all please pray for me, please. I think it was Deep Bay Beach. After we got back from on the way to the second beach, we had the lobster lunch. So if you did not want the Caribbean lobster, you could also choose fish or chicken. We got the lobster. They gave me a second lobster, so my day was made. We had rice and peas, potatoes, salad, and it was really good. I really enjoyed that. They passed around some sauces and stuff. So you know, they had the music playing. I think the staff on that catamaran were really fun and relatable. Did y'all enjoy the lunch?
Mm-hmm.
Did you enjoy it, Bryce?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so we all enjoyed that lunch. And then we went to the second beach that I was telling you about. Then on the way back, they kind of opened up the bar some more. They opened up the bar also between the first beach and the second beach. But on the way to the first beach, it was like a 45-minute ride. It was just like a smooth, just leisure ride. What would you rate the first excursion, Bryce? Out of 10. 10 being the best.
I'll give it a 9.5.
9.5 out of 10. How about you, Brian?
Wow.
I give it 9. I thought it was a great one.
I mean, I gave it an 8. Only
Okay.
reason why I would say that is because on the way to the first beach, it was a lot of talking. I mean, I don't mind hearing the history and stuff like that, but it was a lot of talking. We were like, we stopped like in the middle of the water so we could do the whole safety thing. It just, sometimes with these tours, they take so long because they're
they're talking a lot and they're going very slow and things like that. I'm like, I just want to get to the destination. I mean, you don't have to go 5 miles per hour past something. That's cool. I don't really care who lived there. But it was fun though. I enjoyed myself. I thought the crew was lively.
Yeah, they were fun.
They were pretty funny.
Yeah.
They were serving, like say, serving drinks, and there was, serving water and things like that as soon as you got on.
Yeah, you can get waters, juices, sodas, rum punch,
beer.
What beer? What liquors did they have? Did they just have rum? I just got rum punch. I didn't get
rum.
Okay, so you can get rum and Coke or whatever.
Yeah, but overall, I mean, I thought it was worth it.
The second one, my reading, I would give it.
Do you want them to see you, or you just want to talk? I know you're doing your hair. That's what I was asking. Okay.
I'll give it a 7.
7 out of 10. I will give the second excursion a 5 out of 10. How about you, Brian?
Did you discuss it yet or no?
No, we can discuss Bryce. Bryce was like, and moving along.
What I gave the first one a what?
You gave the first one an 8 out of 10.
An 8? I would probably agree with Tiffany on I would give it like a 5 as well.
So now we'll talk about it. So the second one, we were also on a catamaran. So I'll explain why I'm giving it a 5 out of 10, and then we can we'll kind of keep it short because I know this clip is probably long as I don't know what. So that one also had 2 stops, but it was not to beaches, it was snorkeling stops. So I did like the fact that we were able to snorkel. We had to wait outside for a while.
Why you gave it a 5 out of 10?
That's the reason I gave it a 5, because I enjoyed the second snorkeling stop. If I didn't, I would have gave it a 2. We had to wait on the pier for a while in the beaming sun, which, okay, kind of prepared for that. We went down right at the last minute because we knew we were probably going to have to wait another 15 minutes or so out there. But I don't remember how long we were waiting, but I know like people were like getting uncomfortable and like starting to get out of line and sit down.
We was out there for about 20 minutes, I would say.
Yeah, I didn't really keep a good time. My watch broke this trip, so. Then I feel like it's all about communication. So when we finally started going and walking to the actual catamaran to start the excursion, we had to walk for a while. And there were people that, I don't know, first of all, I don't know why the people were taking some of their family members that didn't have a lot of mobility, because they did give you a heads up that you needed kind of good mobility, but people were assuming it was for the snorkeling piece of it. They never said that we had to walk a good distance in the heat to the actual catamaran. So I think if they would have put that in the description, people would have taken it better, but people were already very frustrated, hot and sweating by the time we even got to the catamaran. Then I felt like the staff on the second catamaran weren't as down to earth. They weren't mean. They were nice, but it was more like they were more short, more serious, and which is fine because you got to be serious if you're going over instructions. I'm not talking about that part. I'm talking about when they greeted us. It wasn't like a friendly like, "Hi, you guys." It wasn't us at the second one. The first one was us, and we know how to, just saying that you could tell they weren't. You could tell the second people for the second company were not from the islands. They did not have that island vibe of like, welcome to our, none of that. So they kind of like greeted us like, all right, where are your tickets? We're just like, first of all, we hot as hell. Like, can we get a hell? I mean, they may have said hello. I don't know.
Like, you probably been sitting right there in that shade for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then when you finally see us, you come out here barefoot saying, "Hi guys, give me your ticket. Oh, this person's first. All right, let's go."
Yeah,
and
it was very
and then you acting like we all had umbrellas. We all had someone, like a spa person, massaging us. You thought we had a fan all day, like a helicopter, swinging around us, giving us warmness all day, acting like we had something to do.
So yeah, I agree with Bryce. So when we got there, I just felt like it could have been a little bit more warm, friendly greeting. So we get on the catamaran. Once again, everybody's heated, both like mentally and physically. So everyone's trying to find the very limited covering. They didn't have a lot of shade. The first catamaran had a lot of shade. This one did not. So everyone's trying to like cool off. And so they're like, you know, you got to spread out. I mean, when they're right, you have to spread out. And some people just got to be in the sun. Everybody can't get the shade. But I just felt like it was no kind of warm greeting with them, knowing how far people probably have to walk. Like what they should have done was had kind of the vans or the buggies so that people can get in and then drive us to the pier area, blah, blah. Or they could have put it in the description that you have to walk X, blah, blah, to get to the whatever, so people can choose if they're down with that, whatever. I would have still booked it, but I would have been mentally ready and not like irritated. So anyway, so we go, the first snorkeling area, I did not enjoy that one that much. The water was deeper, which was fine, but nobody was seeing anything. Like we maybe saw maybe 4 fish. They went over to like go, they had to swim a good distance to go see a shipwreck. People came, Bryce didn't want to go over there, so I stayed like near the catamaran with him, and we snorkeled around that area. But when people were coming back, nobody seemed like they enjoyed it. They were like, we ain't seen nothing. We swam all that distance, blah blah. So people didn't seem like they really enjoyed the first stop.
Also, no one even enjoyed that boat ride, because when we were sitting right in front of us, these 2 people, one of them was like crying. The other person was trying to cool it down. Like,
yeah, we were sitting by some weird people. So then we go to the second, that lady beside you. I don't think you knew when we first got on the catamaran.
I didn't know she was crying. I thought she was laughing until she pulled out the tissue and started wiping
She
her
was
eyes.
she was doing a lot of weird stuff. I think she was drunk. So the second stop, I think a lot of people enjoyed that one. So that's why I bumped my score up from like a 1 to a 5, because I think we really all enjoyed that second snorkeling area. The water was it was still deep, it's ocean water, but it was more shallow, so you can actually like see more. You know, like once you start getting so deep, it ain't gonna be but so crystal blue, you know. So we were able to see more. We saw a lot of nice fish. We saw a sea turtle. I will put those videos on the screen for you so you can kind of see that. I think Bryce actually enjoyed the act of snorkeling at that second stop, so I think that's why he gave it a 7 over a 5 like us, because this was his first time snorkeling. We've snorkeled before. I was just so happy that he enjoyed it, that he got out there. He's actually a great swimmer, so I think as he gets more comfortable snorkeling and the more he does it, he might feel comfortable just being out there without the floaty stuff, because he's a great swimmer. The music on the catamaran wasn't as great. It wasn't horrible, but it, you know, again, they want us. No food was served or anything like that, but we knew that going in. They still had rum punch and sodas and water, so that was nice. Anything else y'all want to say about the second thing before we wrap this up?
No.
Would I recommend, would I book the second one again? No, not with that company. Yeah, I wouldn't book that one again. I wouldn't recommend that one. I would recommend snorkeling. It was a fun experience. So anyways, we're about to go get some lunch. I know this was a long clip, but it was so long because we had to update you guys for the past 2 days that we didn't come and update you guys. Okay, we're at the Seven Seas Dining for lunch. We did not show our appetizers, but our food, me and Bryce have the same thing: shrimp arrabbiata, like a tomato-based sauce, shrimp, olive. You see the vibes. Then this is the Cuban rotisserie chicken. It looks nice and moist. Plantain, black beans, yellow rice. Brian got this as well. Bryce, he also got chicken parmesan, which is coming. I can't really reach that, but Baja fish tacos. We turn it the other way so they can see the actual tacos. There you go. So you got that and this, right, Brian?
Yeah.
So Brian got this as well. We didn't know it was gonna be this much chicken. I could have shared that. This is Bryce's chicken parm.
No.
Brian likes his chicken meal.
We hitting it now. Okay, we cooking today. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And the black beans are sauce for season well.
Number 3, and there's still number 7 up there. One of these briefcases has 75 and the other one has 100. Now, I'm going to give you a final chance to change your mind. Would you like to keep or swap number 3 for number 7. What do you think? Should she keep it or swap it?
Stop it, because
Oh,
my
we are
number
keeper.
7.
I like. You're gonna keep it?
At this point, I have no
I
idea.
love peer
It's only
pressure
$25
over here.
difference. Yeah, pretty good.
So we're gonna
Pretty
keep
good.
it. Alright, we're gonna
Oh,
keep
she
it
had
then.
1,000
We're gonna
too.
open number 7, the number that she doesn't like right now. Open 7. 75. Your briefcase will give you.
Okay, y'all, it's about midday, about 3:30. We did deal and no deal game. I did like a little video of that. It's funny because they did 2 contestants and the same lady was a contestant both times. I was at the kids club and now we're about to go do bingo.
So we got the middle package. It's a little higher. The carnival prices. It's similar to Royals prices for bingo. So this was $59 and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chances per game. And then you get an extra sheet for the green card game. And then you get 5 chances to win a cruise in that raffle. So they had one for $49 that you only get 1 row. And I forgot how many of these you get with that one, but you get not 5, but I forgot how many win the chance cruise. And then the biggest package is $79 and you get 9 chances per game. And then you get more of these and you can get a t-shirt. You may get more of these too for the $79 one too, but we didn't get that one.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, who
For
wants to
their
win some
cards,
money?
you don't need a
All 5
dauber.
of you, excellent. So we're going to play the first game,
Poke through it.
which is going to be
We are currently at Cagney's Steakhouse. This is the steakhouse on the ship. Cagney's. Bryce was supposed to be with us, but he said nah. He just wanted the buffet, so we was like, whatever. This is the menu. All right, here's what we have for starters. You both have the shrimp trio, right? It's pretty good. We both have red wine. She has some Italian wine. I got some Australian Shiraz. All right, so here's the second course. You have Caesar salad with anchovies and croutons on there. And then Tiffany has a lobster bisque. All right, the main course is here. I got lamb chops with a risotto, garlic mash, and mushrooms. Tiffany has the, what is that? Prime rib with
Cream spinach and mashed potatoes.
warm blueberry oatmeal crisps for dessert. About the same thing. I didn't want no apple pie. I don't want no other nothing. I didn't want apple pie. I didn't want no 6-layer chocolate cake. I didn't want no nothing that. So this would be okay.
Hey, good morning, everybody. We are currently in Puerto Plata. This is actually our last port of call for this trip. We are at a Norwegian port. It's called Taino Bay. This has a swim pool and some other features here. We'll take you there with us when we get off the ship.
Around the pool area right now. We ate, and when you walk around places like this, you gotta have like a hawk eye, see who's about to leave or who's staying or whatever, because there's a bunch of people out here looking for places to sit. So we found a spot though. got a lazy river here. So we're headed to the ship now, but Bryce he needs to buy something. Like, he already bought a necklace when we were in Antigua from one of the beach guys or whatever, but now he wants to go to an official store and buy an official souvenir or product or whatever. He's going, literally stopping in almost every store until he finds what he wants to get. We gave him some money. He had some money before. I'm like, just find something and we can roll. But, you know, hey, if he wants to buy something, he wants to buy something too. That's cool. But since I'm here waiting for them, I'm gonna give you a quick recap. We went to the Mexican place. The food was very, very mid. I mean, of course, you're in a resort town, you know what I'm saying, or a resort area. The food ain't gonna be the best. It's gonna be generic as hell and high cost, high price. So, but we needed something to eat anyway, so we went that route. Like you saw, I found the 2 chairs that we was lounging in. You got to get out there early because there was two boats docked right now at the same time. Our boat and the other Norwegian getaway. So of course there's more people here to compete with, try to find chairs and stuff. But we found one, and we didn't realize. And I showed some clips of the lazy river over there. They had a lazy river and they had another pool on that side, and then maybe one more bar. So this place is a pretty nice area. You know what I'm saying? We didn't buy any drinks. I bought a beer and some sodas because we got the drink package. So we still got the rest of the day to go anyway, so we might as well just drink for free. You feel me? So yeah, this is a nice spot, man. It's a nice spot. I'll definitely, if you come here again, I would definitely come here again and go to that spot again. It was nice. The music had a good vibe. The music was dope. They had dancers, people dancing and stuff like that. So it was a good atmosphere to bring your kids out, bring yourself out, or whatever. So yeah, only thing is there's no beach, but there is 2 pools and a lazy river. So yeah. So he finally found something. What you found? I can't hear you.
Baseball. A Dominican Republic baseball.
Nice. Hey y'all. Today is the last official sea day on the cruise. We're around North Carolina right now, heading up the East Coast. Last night, well, after DR, we had another sea day on Saturday. Didn't do much. Last night was New Year's Eve, so Bryce was in the kids club for a little bit longer than usual. They had a little New Year's Eve party for the kids. They had piñatas. What else they had? What else they did? What y'all do at midnight?
We played games and we had tournaments, and I didn't win any of them. And we did a countdown, and like we did raffles.
Okay. Yeah, so he said he had a good time. We originally wasn't gonna let him go there, but it was like, because we wanted to bring him out to, you know, spend New Year's Eve with his family or whatever, to bring in the new year. And I got him out. He was, I want to stay. So we pretty much did like a U-turn because I didn't want to hear it. So we took him. I took him right directly back in and let him stay until like 1 o'clock or whatever. I got some clips of the New Year's Eve party in the Oasis pool area. They had different sections to celebrate New Year's. They had the Oasis, they had the Bliss, they had the Atrium, and I think they had the Windjammer. Both had different levels of excitement. Of course, this is a Norwegian. I had to go to the one that I thought was going to be the most lit, which was the Oasis pool. But yeah, it was pretty. It was decent.
Little,
they gave out.
I think we threw them all away.
No, here they got
Hats and.
I can't remember what you call this thing. And then we got the hats and stuff like that.
I bet every single parent on this cruise is about to throw this away. Want to know why? Because I bet at least one kid got this and did this to their parents.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I can't stand it. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, so that was the first.
They had crowns and stuff for the girls too.
Yeah, they had crowns, tiaras, and things like that. So that's actually the first time I've actually stayed up past midnight.
Normally we're home and I cook like a surf and turf meal and we have champagne and stuff like that, and we watch kind of the countdowns, various countdowns on TV. So normally he's well fed and he is
tipsy, all types of stuff.
How much countdown?
Yeah, they gave out champagne. They gave out champagne for the toast and everything like that. But I was in the middle of getting Bryce, so we celebrated countdown in the room or whatever. But anyway, like I said, it's the last day. Not gonna do much. Probably gonna figure out some things to do. Probably listen to music, do bingo. They got a raffle we want to do. If you win, you win a new another cruise. Bryce wants to go to the kids club, of course. Going to get dinner, so it's going to get lunch and stuff like that. So it's the casual thing. So it's nothing really much to record. But we just want to sign out and say I hope you enjoyed watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Find the Forresters on YouTube and on IG. Remember Bryce when he was a baby when we first look how tall he is. He got his little peasy afro going on and stuff like that. He's turning into a young man. 2024, we got some more trips to coming up, so just stay tuned. We're gonna try to provide more content. I'll be actually
on the trip in 2 weeks, so.
Oh, that is true. All right, guys. With that said, thanks for tuning in. Peace.